I'm Seth.
And I'm Drew.
And this is
Nerd Feeding the Nerd.
All right, folks, we are back and we are playing Borderlands 2. It's on the top 100 best games of all time. According to IGN, we're playing all of them. And hopefully you've been following us along this week. We're having a fantastic time. Drew is in the driver's seat. I am voyeuring. And this episode is rated M for mature.
As poop and ammo pops out. Ooh. Okay, yeah. You know what?
Who's screaming at us right now?
I don't know. But he's not important because nobody likes him.
All right, so what this game reminds me of is the movie Waterworld. Even though it's not in water, it's just that whole aesthetic.
Yeah.
I love that movie. And I feel like it's underrated, even though it has a bit of a cult following.
Yeah. I mean, that's a movie that when it came out, I didn't get it. I was a kid though. I mean, what do you, sort of lost on you. But I rewatched it. It's been a bit. It's been a hot minute. But I was like, man, this is actually pretty good. And the reason I rewatched it is because of there's a Bob's Burgers episode where I think the kids are like trying to convince Teddy that he's okay. That like he's actually a good fix-it man. And oh wait, did I?
Hey, dude, your shotgun's not gonna go that far.
No, I think I swapped out the wrong gun. Oh,
wait, you don't have a sniper rifle anymore?
I mean, I have this, which is sort of sniper.
No, dude, this is a freaking grenade launcher, a granada launcher.
Where is it? Is it? Oh no, thank you. Pick up. Yeah.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. No, I wanted to swap out the. See, it's got kind of like a zoom-ness.
Yeah.
But I wanted to swap out the freaking shotgun, dude, because it's good, it's powerful, but it's too slow.
Yeah. Well, dude, okay, so Waterworld has its own pinball machine that came out back when that game, or that movie rather, came out. I would love to own that pinball machine. If you're a fan of the channel and you have one of those lying around, you don't want any more, I will gladly take it. P.O. Box is easy to find in our link tree.
Yeah.
But I'll come pick it up from your house. Just send us an email.
Creepy, dude.
I know.
I will come to your house.
Nobody wants to ship that to our P.O. box. I don't even know what those people would do with that. Like a freaking pinball machine just showed up and they're like, it's Waterworld to boot. But yeah, I've played it. It's really fun. I like it. And I like that movie a lot. It reminds me. What's funny is I loved that movie even as a kid. I'm sure it was lost on me in terms of the plot and things, but I really liked it. I was so surprised when I discovered, like later in life, that's rated one of the worst movies ever. Or I don't think it's one of the worst movies ever. It was the biggest bomb.
Yeah.
Up until that moment, it was the biggest financial bomb ever.
Yeah.
And I was completely blown away by that bit of movie trivia.
Yeah, man.
But because I always really liked it. I thought, dude, his ship was cool, like the big sail, and it was like, and then he was like, he had gills. He was a mutation. Yeah. And people were prejudiced against that. I'm like, why, man? Like, you guys should be breeding this guy to give you this mutation. But then they find dry land, spoiler alert, and then they don't need that mutation anymore. Arguably.
Yeah, but I mean, it is honestly, like, it's a good thing to have. Like, if you're able to go both ways, land and sea, if you're Aquamaning things, it's a good way to be,
Yeah, for sure. One movie,
because then you could look like Jason Momoa.
One movie that I love that did not get its own pinball release, fun fact, is The Neverending Story.
Really, dude? That surprises me.
Yeah, there's fan-made virtual pinball tables for that movie, but not a physical pinball machine, which I also find very, very crazy.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! My controller battery is low.
You're kidding me.
I am not.
That's hilarious. See, guys, we're a small, tight-knit company here at Nerd Lady Nerd, and We don't always charge our controllers, and that's fine.
Well, no, dude. This controller has been on the charging stand all night, bro.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But how old is it? Is it?
Dude, it's original.
Yeah.
It's old.
It's one of the white ones?
No, dude. The white controllers were not the originals.
They weren't?
No.
Oh, dude, you're playing a PS4.
I'm PS4.
I thought you were PS5.
No, dude.
Well, yeah, that doesn't surprise me that you charged it, and it, it's how old? Like it's
old, dude.
It's OG old, like a couple years
my
old.
cord's not long enough. Dang it, dude.
Oh,
that's fine. If it dies, it dies. We'll have to, we'll have to deal with our mistakes.
Percussions. You don't have another controller? Are you?
By the way, when you die, they take some of your money.
Oh, right on. That makes sense.
Yeah, which it sucks if you don't have a whole lot of money. Like they won't take a lot, it depends. But if you have like fat stacks of cash, dude, they will also take a huge chunk of your cheddar, dude. It sucks. Oh man, I could go for a piece of cheese. Back to the question that you asked a while ago. I think even in another episode
There's
about
another
gamer
episode.
snacks. I love cheese, dude. I'm a cheese snacker. And what's crazy is I'm not like, it's been a long time since I've gotten mozzarella sticks, like the mozzarella, like peel, shredded, whatever you want to call them, string cheese. It's been a long time. But I tried out the unattractive food, whatever that's called. Dude. Well, it's like Misfit Market now because they have all kinds of stuff, but it's like the ugly produce that no one wants, and they're like selling it.
Oh yeah.
Imperfect foods. Is
that like a subscription service?
I kind of like I was hoping it was going to be like mystery box, but you pick what you want and you can like tell it what you want. And again, now it's called like Misfit Market, and there's packaged goods on there. You get like yogurt and stuff, and I was like, oh, that's actually pretty cool, But anyway, within that, I forgot to cancel it one week, and I completely forgot like what was going on, and I just got a random box, and had
what's in the box?
Yeah, dude. There was butternut squash, which that was kind of fun. I had again like it had been a while since I had squatter nut bosh. Where is this dude?
It's up. He's up. I saw him earlier. Up to the left. Up left.
There was one right in front of me too, but hello. Excuse me, do you have time to talk about my Lord and Savior? There he is. There he is.
Critical.
There he isn't.
Okay, follow-up question. Oh, wait, back to the cheese.
But yeah, string cheese, dude. Okay, it came with a package of string cheese. I was so happy, dude. I was happier than I've been in a long time. And it was because of the string cheese, bro.
String cheese is good. Do you actually eat it proper? Like you string it? Like you peel it?
I string it, but I got like fat fingers, dude. So I'm not like, it's not like the perfect string. I get like maybe 5 strings out of it, and sometimes, dude, I'm just hungry, dude. I need some cheese. I'm not a monster. I'm not gonna chomp it.
When I was a kid and I had more time on my hands, I would try to peel it back like really slowly and delicately and get those kind of like almost transparent strands.
Yeah, dude, the stringy of strings.
But when it comes to cheese in a cylindrical handheld format, I think I prefer what's the one cheese? It's like yellow and white, and it's typically more.
Jack!
It's more like
Colby Jack.
Yeah. But it's not it's not cylindrical shaped. It's usually more of a square shape, more of a
Yeah. Well, okay. I don't know if you have this brand near you, Cabot. Do you have Cabot, or
I don't know.
Tillamook?
Oh yeah, Tillamook, dude.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Big Tillamook family out here.
Love my Tillamook. Dude, where is Claptrap?
Again, dude, 2 white dudes on the internet talking about high-end cheese. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, Tillamook is freaking delicious, man. I love it. But in the section where the Tillamook is in my grocery store, there is also a company called Cabot. C-A-B-O-T-A-T.
C-I-B-O-T.
A-B.
A-B.
And it's like a long stick of cheese. It's not like a string cheese. It is rectangular.
Yeah.
But they there he is.
Seriously sharp cheddar is what I'm looking at right now.
I've
never seen that brand, but go ahead.
Oh, it's so good, dude. And they have pepper jack too, which Tillamook does not have. I don't think they have a snacking pepper jack format. But no, dude, I'm a cheese head, bro. I should live in Wisconsin. I'm such a cheese head.
Oh yeah, dude, I love those what are those one cheeses called where they're in the wax and you have to like.
Oh, the Baby Bell.
Those are awesome.
Yeah,
I do.
Dude.
That's a treat. When I was a kid, we barely ever got those, and when we did, it was usually because my dad would get like a gift basket or something for Christmas from work, and they would have those in them, and yeah, it was just a super tasty treat.
Okay, shout out to future watchers of this episode. If you ever want to get the channel a gift, get us one of those gift baskets.
Yeah.
That is one of those Christmas things that I have gotten for so many other people and have never gotten myself. The Harry and David pears wrapped in gold foil, that is elegant.
Do you like edible arrangements?
I don't know. I have never had one.
I've never either. That is a good call out. I've never had one either. Sent to me. I've sent them to others.
Oh, dang it, dude. Again.
Yeah, that's.
I see you, jackass.
Oh, really? You got rid of everyone? Okay.
I got rid of
But as we learned in the last episode, it does give you the benefit
it'll
of the
keep
doubt.
my progress. Yeah.
Okay, follow-up question to the cheese question.
Mm-hmm.
What Power Ranger did you want to be as a kid?
The green one. The green one, dude.
Yeah. Green Ranger?
Yeah.
Do you remember, and you'll have to sing it for us, do you remember his like kind of call to arms song that he would play on his little dagger flute?
I don't.
Okay.
I don't recall.
Tell me if
the song.
This unlocks a childhood memory trophy in your brain.
Yeah.
That was the song. Do you remember that?
I do.
I had
do.
that dagger flute thing toy as a kid. And I wish I still had it.
I know. Dude, I wish I still had all my Power Ranger stuff. I had all the Zords. I had the Power Rangers that like kind of morphed. Like their head flipped.
Oh,
in.
the flip heads.
Yeah. It had the human head and then also like a non, like their costume head or whatever.
Yeah, it had their teenager head and then it had their Power Ranger head.
Yeah. Did you know that was ripped off from an actual Japanese show called Super Sentai?
Oh yeah, I've seen that. I've watched the documentary, but I didn't know that till I watched that. I did not know. Like, it makes a lot of sense. That was like cutting edge. That dude was. He's like, wait, I can just buy this footage from Japan super cheap.
Yeah, dude.
And then just shoot the out of costume. Imagine being them though. I'm pretty sure the Green Ranger guy.
Jason David Frank.
Yeah, dude. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
I know that's so sad.
I know, man. Okay. I'm gonna take a moment here, and I'm just gonna say this: if you are ever having bad thoughts, reach out to someone. You can reach out to us. You can come into our comment section, and we will get you in our Discord, because that's not okay.
It is not. And you think about a guy who seemingly had it all. I mean, he was like super active in
and he was also
the con
one of those
circuit
people.
And stuff.
I know,
he was
dude,
still doing stuff.
Yeah, and I never got to meet him. I have some of his autographs, but I never got to meet him, and that is one of my biggest regrets.
Yeah, that is awful. And yeah, I like worshipped him as a kid. What I was gonna say though is I'm pretty sure he came into the mix. He was a martial artist. So imagine you're a martial artist and you get this gig on this show, and you're like, oh man, I can't wait to do all my own stunts. And then they're like, well, actually, we purchased that footage from Japan. So
I believe though that they did all of the movie stuff, because the movie was different. The movie wasn't like they got to shoot that, and I think because in the original show, like the Super Sentai or whatever, that the Yellow Ranger was a dude, and in the American version, it's Trina.
Yeah.
And so I think in the movie she finally gets to be like in the costume and fighting and stuff, which is awesome, dude. Like I think that's great. I mean, maybe it wasn't like the actress herself that was able to do it, but if possible, man, like that's awesome. I love that.
It was a stunt person shot specifically for that movie.
Right.
I wonder if any of the like more modern movies. I haven't seen him. I know he had just when he passed, they had just finished shooting like The White Dragon or some movie like that. Did you ever get into any of those later?
I tried. There were it didn't feel the same. You know, like it didn't capture the fun craziness of being a kid and experiencing that for the first time, and it just wasn't for me, man. Like it was for younger generations. Where is the crane activator?
Yeah, the charm is lost a little bit of that. You know, we lose our imaginations the older we get, which I'm desperately trying to, you know, get back.
Yeah,
I don't know if other people experience that, or are you trying to get back that sense of wonder? Because I'm constantly chasing it. Hence why we started this channel.
Yeah,
and it started very differently. Go back and watch some of our earlier stuff. It was a little more eclectic. And a little all over the place, but we were having fun, and it was part of that was that just trying to chase that childhood imagination. That's why I like to read. I really like fiction.
Oh, dang it. I think
a lot for that reason. I'm a fiction reader.
Yeah.
And it's for that reason, because I can, you know, I can see the book in Technicolor, if you will.
Well, and oh wait, was that just a green? Oh, damn it, dude. You know, it's a new year, and and I have a goal this year, and I think I've mentioned this to you, but when the channel was young, we had a newsletter. Shout out to anybody who signed up for our newsletter.
There's like 4 people.
Yeah, dude, and like 4 months in, I just could not keep up with it.
And I think one of them was your mom who signed up for it. So
yeah. And there was someone from New Zealand, dude. If you're watching the channel, dude, what's up, bro?
Yeah, seriously.
Dude, I don't know what I am doing, man. I'm so mad at myself for not being able to figure this the heck out. Watch me struggle.
You're supposed to hoist Claptrap.
I know, and he's on the
hoist.
Yeah, he's on it. I just don't know where the hoister device is. I know, man. I'm really mad at myself. Anyway, so when that maybe I'm supposed to go up here. Maybe the giant effing arrow is where I'm supposed to go.
Oh, and there's more guys to lure you into that area. Faux show. Yeah, so what's your New Year's resolution or whatever you're about to tell us?
When I was doing that, I was writing, and I wrote a Christmas short story.
Oh yeah,
that Seth has never finished. He never read it, and he claims that it's format issues. I call shenanigans. It's fine. My friend doesn't want to support me. That's okay. But in that, I also wrote a short story. It is a 40-page short story.
I know that's not a short story, is it?
It's not. It's a novella. I mean, it is the if you want to call it a short story, it is the top, like the highest amount of page numbers that you can have for a short story.
Right.
So it's not a short story. It is a novella. My plan is to write 3 more novellas in that series and finish essentially a novel-length story by the end of this year. And now that I said it on the internet, I have to do it.
You have to do it.
I have to do it.
There is no turning back. I'm trying to think of what my New Year's resolution is. We're shooting this before the New Year. I'm done. I'm done lying to these people. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to really think on the spot here. I would like, and this isn't me just BSing. Like I thought about this. I really want to get better at cooking.
Oh, okay. I love that.
Yeah, I really want to get better at it because, and I think this is a COVID thing. I just haven't eaten at any really I haven't had any really great restaurant experiences recently, and it's not that. they've just been infrequent. And it used to be that you could go to like Texas Roadhouse and you would leave and you'd be like, that was pretty good. Like
you're like I appreciate it. Yeah.
Cost of steak versus experience was like there was a good balance there. I feel like recently places like that have really not impressed me much.
No.
That don't impress me much. So
so you got the steak, but don't you have the rub now? Now don't get me wrong.
So you gave me the steak, and now
I
got the runs. Yeah, it's just not been great. Like just like run-of-the-mill restaurants that I think used to be like pretty solid, and then after COVID, I think, and then then inflation, and I don't want to get into it, but it's I just think
we don't want to get political.
I just think that the quality of the meat and the materials and things have gone down, and so
and the care, dude. They don't. People don't really care anymore.
It's a revolving door.
That's a problem too.
The restaurant business has always sort of been like that, but anyway, there's just not a great consistency there, unless you go to a really high-end steak restaurant. We're using steak as the example here, but it's just not that great. So anyway, I feel like I make a pretty good steak at home, and I'm like, okay, there's got to be other things that I could develop and get good at making at home. Barbecue's another one. I think I've got a very good handle on pulled pork, as example.
Yeah.
So every time I go to a restaurant and I eat barbecue, even if it's supposed to be the best barbecue ever in the world, it's a lot of times it lets me down. And so I'm like, I can do a lot of these things at home. And so one of my big things I'm gonna get into is cooking. I also want to paint more.
Okay.
I've done a few oil paintings.
Yeah. Okay.
Bob Ross's.
Yeah. And by the way, man, I am very impressed in your painting skills. That was something that, like, when you sent me, he like sent me a text message out of the blue, and he's just like, no, and he is the king of no context. And so I'm like, I don't know what this is, man. Did he just buy this painting? Like, is this a painting that fell off the wall in his hotel? Like, what is happening? And he's just like, I was like, man, this is pretty good. And he's like, yeah, I painted that this morning. And I'm like, what? we had a David Tennant, Martin Sheen moment. And if you out there on the internet know, like, I'm the guy that has the crappy pineapple drawing, and Seth is David Frost, like. Well,
and I just watched YouTube videos and just did that, and I thought it's encouraging to hear you say that, because it's like I don't pursue it. So imagine if I pursued it. I have another buddy. Shout out to Scotty if you're listening.
Scotty doesn't know.
He is an amazing artist and painter, and he does that. He posts his oil paintings and he does acrylics and stuff.
Nice.
He posted the other, and he's very casual about it. I remember saying, and we got to wrap this episode up, but I'll finish it with this. I remember hanging out with him one time, and I'm like, Scotty, you realize that your paintings are so good. You really could pursue this. I think people would buy these paintings, and people are always like commenting on his Facebook posts, like, I want to buy this. I want to like hire you. And then True, this is such like an artist thing to say, and I like respect him so much. He's like, yeah, dude, but like I like painting for myself, and it's a hobby for me, and if it became work, then it wouldn't feel the same. And I'm just like, man, spoken like a true artist. But he posted this painting the other day that he did of it's this epic scene of the Tower of Isengard, and then in the distance you can see the Watchful Eye in Mordor.
Nice, dude.
And it's so like I'm absolutely blown away, and I'm so inspired by his paintings. And I want to get to that point where I'm not just like watching someone's YouTube video and I'm just making the same landscape, and I want to be able to do that. Like he does original oil paintings, and that's definitely a goal of mine as well. So
can you do me a favor, make a note and post that as a community post? If you can, if you have his permission to take a picture of his painting or whatever, please post it in the community, because I want to see it, dude. I'm so excited.
It's so good. Well, that's all the time we have today. We are going to continue to play the IGN Top 100 Best Games of All Time. We're playing Borderlands 2. Thank you for watching us this week. Thanks for being a supporter. If you're not already, hit the subscribe button. It really, really helps us out. And with all that being said, from our family to yours here at Nerd Letting the Nerd, come back soon.
Because we'll be waiting.
Nerd leading the nerd.
We love to talk about all things nerdy.
Nerd leading the nerd.
We talk about pretty much everything we love here.
Nerd leading the nerd.
Seth and Drew are your friendly tour guides.
Nerd leading the nerd.
So sit back and relax and enjoy the ride with
Nerd leading the nerd. What? Nerd leading the nerd.